stick with us. We're gonna glow this thing up tonight. Let's go. All right, it's my favorite part of the job, glowing this thing up. We get our in light out. We're gonna sweep through this thing, throw a bunch of lights in, power it up. Stay tuned. These can go outside. They make a weather cover for it, but this is where we want to put our transformer. This is where we want to put our brain, is on a utility wall like this. We have a power source, it's dry. You're gonna easily be able to reach it with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi from anywhere in the house. This is the first step for us because we want to connect all these lights live. The reason that we want to do that is because if we have an issue with any of the connectors or the lights or whatever, we want to catch it while we're plugging it in. So with any cable or wiring, if you don't roll it off the roll, if you ever see like an electrician roll out wire in the house, they're like rolling it out because it'll lay down flat. And if you ever like rip it off the coil, it's a total mess. I'm gonna start laying out where all our lights are going, but we're gonna be a couple over on this rise. We're gonna come around here. We have to feed this stair set. We have to feed a lower stair set right there. Most of our perimeters will have lighting, but we're gonna have some lighting in this wall. We're gonna have some lighting on this bench. So we're gonna take our runs and then we'll kind of go around and we can leg off of them when we need to drop. So 90-degree turns.
Yep.
And nice bends.
Yep.
You know, I never want anything pulled tight across a bay. You know, I always want it to make its turn like up against a beam and along the joist. Yes, we'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There'll be 5 per pair. This is my favorite light for risers. This is a Puck 22 Dark, and it's really gonna fit with a lot of the other lighting that we're running here. It's kind of this halo effect where it emits light from the ring. Once you get your hole drilled, you're just gonna take this guy here. Just gonna take your light, feed it through. Now 40 more times, 60 more times. Yeah, so this bar top, we're gonna be using a Evo Flex. It's a Flex 3, so it's 3 meters long. It's a flexible strip light. We have this track here that it snaps into, so we can mount this up behind the edge of the base of the bar. Now, this is a dimmable light, so we're using a smart driver here. This smart driver will get mounted in line. This is the cable connector that'll go down to our feed, and then you'll be able to dim this brighter and dim from the app. So this is actually a Puck. So this is a Puck Dark. This is a Puck 22 Dark. So this is 22 millimeters. This is 60 millimeters. Little guy, big guy. Pretty cool light. We're gonna put a couple, we have some disc walls going in here, so a circular black light that backlights. This is the halo effect. We're gonna put a couple of these in the face of this bench. Add a little bit of ambient lighting to the decking surface down here. Pretty easy install here. We just have some decking. We got a 60 millimeter hole saw. See, it's all that time fishing. It's paying off. We get a lot of lights in these stairs. So we're gonna use a component that's really helpful. Is like the 2-way and 3-way splitters for the light connectors. So this is a CC2. This is how we can make cable split connectors. So we have our home run running through here. we can add another line to do a stair section or run off for another area. For this stair section, we just came around with our home run, and then we're gonna run off 2 legs for these riser lights to keep it neat. And I can actually make up all those connections out here instead of having to do it under the ground. So I'm pretty much just gonna make it on top of the stairs, just like I would underneath. And then I'll just move it down there, connect it with a CC2, and plug in all the lights. Anything that we ever do when we're connecting lighting is to a live transformer. Because while we're in there making connections, if there's an issue, we wanna know it. Before we go try to turn everything on at the end of the day and we have a couple of lights out. If I put a cable connector on the bottom, I can just put a splitter on it and run those 2 lights off of it. The important part when you're putting one of these cable connectors on is to put the wire in this gray piece first. So you're going to take that, you're going to put your wire in there like that so it lays flat. Then you're going to take this component. See, it fits right in there. Slides down. That way the wire is centered on those prongs. And you're going to crank this puppy on tight. And it's going to sink those contacts into that wire. Right? And then, like this next stair, you have this cable. It's going to just go straight in here. That's it. It's a lot of lights. All right, we're using a disc here. We're doing a wall mount scenario. So we're gonna use the disc head, and then we're gonna use a number 4 wall mount bonus here. So here's the cap. This is gonna disconnect from the backer plate with this screw right here. It comes with a little torque head driver. And this has this pin in the back, knocks in here. So you're just gonna kind of put it up. There will be a little space to the wall, and it drops in like that. It kind of sits off the wall a little bit like that. Okay, pull slack. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you can throw a connector on there. Turn it on. Oh, perfect.
It's on? We ran it all the way through, all of our lights to our stairs, and it neatly comes back up top. Goes right to the ledger and into the house. Nice and neat, tucked away, nothing's hanging. You can't see it, but we know it's here. This was the extra steps that we take.
I think this is my favorite light that we're installing on this job. This is a Voke and a Voke Mini. Now they can be installed as a pendant, freestanding like this, or you can also get these little like tripod, like TP stands that they can like be elevated off the ground to give the client a little bit of flexibility to play around with them and move them around and add some plants. We're not going to drill any holes in the deck yet. We're just going to run a small extension cable. We're going to run that to a splitter and then either run another jumper or connect the 2. I'm wondering if I can force this through there. Don't try this at home, kids. Oh my god, I think we can get it through. Yeah, dude. But alright, let's go hook them up. So we're gonna put one more cable on it. Yeah, we're hot, dude. It's like, this is like lighting sculpture. You know what I mean? We're gonna do some more lighting layout. We're just gonna add a bunch of lights, blow this thing up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fusion, and then maybe the front edge of this tub. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'll do those with a trim ring. We have a pretty big area here. It'd be nice to add some lighting. Spread it out a little bit. Hey, you under there, Chaz?
Yeah, I'm putting this cap on.
I just had to blow a hole saw through the deck. So this is a Fusion 22. This is my light of choice. So it's 22 millimeters, 7/8 of an inch, and it's a true flush mount. What I mean by that is no bezel. Whenever I'm doing accent lighting, flush, and decking, this is my light of choice. Teddy!
Making sure you guys aren't froze to death.
You're making it on the vlog, dude. You know, what's going on with you?
You know, just checking in.
You miss me?
I miss the regulator, but yeah, I miss
522. Alright, so Hive 22. We're gonna line the edge of this hot tub with it. Now the Hive lights have a little different of a lens. It's kind of like a diffused, like honeycomb lens. This is black, meaning Hive 22 black has a black bezel. Make a bunch of different colors. Feed that through the hole. We got a 7/8 hole here, 22 millimeter. Pretty. Kind of tie some of that black in on the rest of the deck. It looks good. So last lights of this installation, besides that one strip light, we do have to put that bar top, but the last feature will be this riser right here. Steel framing makes it a little bit easier sometimes to run lights. I know it seems like it might be a pain, but we box frame this stair right here, and because it's a hollow joist, we can drill the hole for the light, and then we just need to drill a hole in the bottom of the joist and we can snake right through it. Chaz, can you come onto the deck? Yeah, oh yeah. We did it. Our last day is actually our last day. We are done with this job. Take a look around. This is a beautiful space. This space was built in 25 days, I think, 25 work days, which is an incredible feat for a 4-man team. I'm really proud of my guys. We're gonna let the sun set here. We're gonna get some night shots, show you guys what this lighting looks like once the sun starts to go down, but it's really incredible. Looking forward to seeing this thing get furnished, get landscaped, and get enjoyed, so. If you enjoyed watching this build, please sub, like, throw us a comment. None of that costs anything. It really helps us. If you'd like to see anything on the channel, go ahead and ask. If you saw something happen here and you're wondering how we did it, go ahead and ask. But I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all your viewership and your support. And let's keep growing. Let's get better. Peace.